What is going on, guys? I am late. I am very, very, very late for a very important date. We've got Dr. T. I'm 3 hours late, but that's okay. We'll get there. I'm just going to rush into it right now. Got a lot of things on the go. Big video uploading already, so a little bit of a spoiler there. Hopefully that actually might beat me up, beat this video up. So 2 videos in 1 day. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Let's GBE the headquarters. Come on. Now, I realized as soon as I did that I forgot to check the health. I've been asked by numerous people to check the health in the headquarters. I'll start doing that when we hit stage 5. Stage 1 to 1 to 4 doesn't really matter, I don't think, unless you're trying to GBE all of the stages. You probably don't really care about how much health is on those early cores. But again, if that's what you're after, let me know and we can figure out a deal, I'm sure. There it goes, stage 2 done like dinner. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Stage 3, come on. Ooh, we've actually got some buildings here. Let's get this going. Now, as this is going on, there's actually a discussion happening on Discord about the bounty that exists for all of the top players. And I wasn't aware that this wasn't a well-known thing, so I figured I'll talk about it in a sec. If you attack one of the... I guess you have to have a high enough VP, obviously, but if you can get one of the top 2 players, or top 3 players on your map, you actually get a reward for taking them out. So there are actual benefits to having a high VP range, and that is if you take out... I'll just wait until... I'll show you in a second. Let's just shock everything. What's that, 4 shocks? 5 shocks? Bam! Lost the troop, though. Lost the troop to that boom cannon. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Now, so let's have a look. If you take out the top player on the leaderboard, if you take out Jason AK, you get 3 crystals. If you take out the number 2, you get 2 crystals. And if you take out MX Fauk, I think that's his name. And by the way, I believe that the rumor is that's I'm Come Back. So if you've been watching the leaderboards, apparently I'm Come Back is that person. Potentially that person, not entirely sure. But regardless, if you take out the top players, there are crystals. So I think you have to be above 1200 VP to have those players drop on your map. So, little bit of rewards for pushing those top players. Kind of neat. It's kind of nice that they've introduced something like that, because obviously it's kind of cool to have the number 1 in the world on your map. But the fact that you can get extra rewards for taking them out instead of just refreshing is kind of neat. Just free powder, essentially. I think what's that? I think that works out to 3 powder. I think that is if you take out 1 crystal with 1 powder. I think I always get a little bit confused about that, but I believe that's how it works, because 7 for a crystal, 7 for a masterpiece, so each crystal's worth 1 powder, I think. I always get those kind of things mixed up, but let's just medkit everything. Come on, medkits. Man, that shock was so late. Come on, medkits. Uh-oh, that mortar's gonna wreck me a little bit. Whoopsie daisy. Stage 4 down. Now I'm going to start checking the health because I have been asked to do it. Let's go check health. That means I have to scout. That means I have to scout. Here we go. Let's have a look. Here we go. So 345,000 health. Quick math. Wow. I've been doing a lot of math practice actually with my son, trying to teach him all the little tricks, like 7 plus 6 is just 7 plus 3 plus 3, those kind of little details. So if you have any kind of neat tricks that you like about math, and I was a math geek growing up for sure, but if you have any little tricks, I'm sure I've forgotten a huge amount of them, so please, by all means, tell me what they are. I would love to pass that stuff along. My kids are good at math, and I want them to be great at math, so... Again, little things, let's shock there, and there, and there, and there, maybe... I should have got that mortar. That mortar did not help very much at all. Oh man, that mortar's gonna get another shot off. This is a lot of health on stage 5, actually. Not a good attack on stage 5 either, so here we go, here we go, here we go. Stage 5, that remote was silly. Why I don't have brick loaded, I don't know, because just bad. Let's get brick loaded right now. Actually, let's check first. Let's have a look at stage 6. Stage 6, that looks very easy. Very, very easy. I mean, I think this is a 2 shock core hit, I think. I mean, this shock looks difficult. but oops, I was a little bit off. A little bit off. We can get all of that stuff. And then you can get all of this stuff. And down goes the core, I think. Like, it looks very, very easy. I'll use 3 shocks just to make it simple, probably. Like 1, and 2, and 3, like that. But looks very, very easy. I'll bring Brick, just because Brick... I hope I didn't even check the health. After all that, didn't check the health. Here we go. Stage number 6. Health is, what's that? 378, I think? Something like that. Quick math, quick math. Doing things on the fly. Let's get Brick back in. Let's get our troops loaded. Oh, that's a lot of diamonds. Hopefully this is as easy as I think it is. This looks very, very easy. There's not really a good place to stand, but that's not a big deal. We can shock accordingly. Okay, so 1 and 2. And let's go right up to here. Nothing's going to hold them in place, really, because there isn't exactly a building in place, so I'm just going to flare really early just to get them walking. And that boulder there on the right actually will help our troops get into the position we want. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, and we'll just go right into this general area, somewhere in this area. Hopefully out of range of that flamethrower. I think we are. And then I'm going to flare there and shock, and shock, and shock, and medkit the crap out of everything down at the bottom. Medkit's at the bottom. Wow, they sure did move into the core. This is... Am I going to fail this? Am I going to fail this? Oh man, I might fail this attack after saying how easy it was. Wow, no troops remain. There was just nowhere to stand. You're going to have to get closer than I was, because my flare was just too far away, and they had to walk, and I got so ridiculously lucky on that hit. Just 0 troops left. Maybe I shocked Brick? Let's go back and have a look at that. I'm curious if Battle Orders actually came out. That's one of the big concerns with Brick, is that if you shock her, bad things happen. And as you see, I probably should have gone further back, like beside the boom cannon maybe, or even in the corner between the mortar and the boom cannon. Because, let's see here. I think Brick's shocked. Yeah, Brick was shocked. I do think I shocked Brick, so not a great strategy, but whew, that was close. Let's have a look at this healthy core. Again, so that's only, what's that, 360, 460? Not crazy healthy. This looks pretty doable. I'm going to park right in this general area. It's a level 22 mine, level 22 mine. No other mines hidden back in there, though, so I'm just going to rush in. We will rush in, take it down, hopefully, and then carry on. Let's go like this. Nice barrage. My gunboat captain has been pretty... Nope, missed the boom mine. Oh, missed the boom mine. By the way, sorry for the lack of Hammerman video. Yesterday was an absolutely ridiculously gorgeous day here. Spent the day on the water. It was what, like, the highlight of the year so far. Great day. Great day. And Hammerman is, like, not my specialty by any stretch of the imagination, so I don't think anyone was relying on me for that. So if you were, my apologies, but I promise I had a fantastic day. Here we go. Let's get those... Oh man, you see those ladies walk out of the smoke? That was dangerous. 1, 2... That, what am I going to shock? I'm going to shock... Oh, there's a shock launcher down there too. Shoot, did not see that. So we're going to shock... flare and shock. And shock. And shock. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Need many medkits. That mortar just crushed my hopes and dreams. Get it? No, I got absolutely wrecked there. I did not notice this shock launcher here until it was way too late. Let's get an artillery. Maybe the artillery will get a third of the core. Nope, that was bad. That was really bad. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Last set of diamonds that I've got. Let's have a look. So I'm gonna have to shock. Let's get... I might... Oh, let's see here. I'm gonna have to barrage to get these mines, which means that I might have one of these... I don't know which one's gonna have less health, but I'm not gonna bring Everspark. Lots of mortars here. Shock launcher. If I move, you know what? I'm going to get up in, but I noticed that there's actually, let's have a look here. There's actually a little spot right in here. I'm going to get a little bit further back than normal, and that way we can get out of the range of that shock launcher. It's going to be a little bit weird, because I've never actually gone to that corner, but I think that we should be able to pull it off. I think that it is doable. Let's get another good barrage going. Another good barrage is critical. Come on. Yep, got it all. Perfect. So, it's going to be a little bit weird to get into that corner, but I think that it is definitely... That is the word of the day. 60% of the time, it works every time. Did I lose any troops there? Nope. I almost did, but not quite. Let's go. Actually, no, let's retreat. Let's retreat. Well, I don't want to fly. I don't think I can flare directly in there because I'll hit these mines right here. Let's check those mines, actually. If they're a low level, maybe I'll try some ridiculous flare path, but I don't think it's a good idea. Level 1, I don't think it's a good idea. But let's, you know what? Let's try it. I'm not sure this is a great idea. I'm not sure this is even a good idea, but I want to try it, just because that level 1 mine is teasing me. I'm going to come all the way over to right about here. You'll notice that my flag is closer to the water. That's how I like to do it when I'm flaring over further left. We'll see how this goes, though. That level 1 mine is probably going to get hit, but that's just the level 1 mine. Here we go. 1, 2 into the corner. 1, 2 into the corner. Interesting, interesting, interesting. We're looking good, though. Shock and medkits? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, actually. I'm pretty happy with that. Bam! Pretty good. I like that a lot. That nice little path from shore. We missed the level 1 mine. Got in behind. Got peeked a little bit. But only 2 easy shocks. And good to go. That was way, way better. So there you go. Stage 7 of 7. All done fancy and happily. And I hope you enjoyed. Let me know. A little bit late. My apologies. And again, sorry for no Hammerman video. But I had a fantastic day. And I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. That's all I got. Thanks for coming in. Boom Beach. Zmot out.